Hey guys, welcome back. Scott here, a new beer dissection video for you. Recently, my wife picked up a 12-pack compilation from, actually it was at Costco, from Zero Gravity Brewing Company, which I have one of the beers here right now, which is out of Burlington, Vermont. Up until I got this compilation pack, I may have heard of them before, but I definitely didn't have any beers for them. And I've been actually pleasantly surprised with some of the beers that they have so far. And I got this last one here that I haven't reviewed yet. I probably have it pop over my face. There were the usual thing, like 4 beers, 3 of each. You can do the math. I mean, we're like a double IPA, a regular IPA, a pale ale, and what I have here today. But they're out of Burlington, Vermont. And when I posted on my Facebook page, I guess there's a lot of people, my Facebook friends, either go skiing up there a lot and they were familiar with them and they actually like the brewery. So far, I'm so good with everything that I've seen. So what I have today is from Zero Gravity. It's called Green State Lager. Okay. Green State being Vermont. Actually, I think they call it the Green Mountain State. And if you're familiar with Green Mountain Coffee, that's another product from Vermont. Coming in at 4.9% alcohol. They call it Vermont's Pilsner. So I'm presuming this is going to be a replica or as close as a replica as possible to a German Pilsner. So Green State Lager, and I'm sure I'll have the can over my shoulder here if you want. Some of you guys like the close-ups of it. I don't do the spinning thing much recently, but of the can, but 4.9%. All right, so Burlington, Vermont, Zero Gravity Brewery, and that's it. So let's take a look at this one. Okay. I'm just serving my regular Teku glass, but a stemmed Pilsner glass would work perfectly. Anything stemmed, tulip would showcase the beer a little bit better. But again, if you want to put it in a solo cup, by all means, put it in a solo cup. So let's take a look at this. Really nice inch and a half of pretty dense head foam. I mean, maybe not giving me exactly that creme effect. The bubbles are reasonably tight. I'm getting a little bit of that Cool Whip effect at the top, which is always nice. Sometimes the protein structure helps us with that. I kind of have a medium gold color, little chill haze there. I can see my nucleation points at the bottom of the glass working. I'm getting the nucleation bubbles coming up towards the top. But again, kind of that medium gold color, little chill haze there, no big deal. All right, so let's take a sniff of the aroma. Wow, nice. Listen, I know lagers, especially German Pilsner lager varieties, are not getting a lot of hype these days. They've been swallowed up by IPAs, double IPAs, oak-aged stouts, and things like that. But I always like I may do a video about my Mount Rushmore of beers, but I'm not going to say this would be a Mount Rushmore style German Pilsner, but it's definitely one of the ones that I always like to have on a standby. Sometimes I just find the IPAs either just too much at times. I can have 1 or 2 and, just like a nice crisp Pilsner at times. So anyway, with this one, you get that classic herbal. You're in Germany smelling this. So I don't know the specific hops, but they smell like Saaz hops. Hallertau Mittelfrüh, Tettning, kind of German noble hops. You kind of get that herbal, floral character to it. But almost like if you were drinking, Czech Premium Pale Lager, kind of a Sazer type of hop. Herbal, floral, a little spicy. On the malt, kind of got a light toast character to it. Very light though. It's kind of light toast to a, or maybe actually, let me take another sniff of that. Yeah, I'm going to say it's more white bready, extremely light toast. If anything, like when you put toast in, it just starts getting a little hard on top, but not toast as in like Maillard reaction starting to occur. It's not quite that. And you can even tell by the color, we're not going to be dealing with that type of malt here. Very pleasant. I mean, if you really enjoy at times, if not all the time, German Pilsners, you get that here with this Saaz-like type of aromatics, as well as probably like a Hallertau Mittelfrüh. I wouldn't be surprised if they're using. I think Willamette out in Pacific Northwest hop, tries to mimic the German noble hops. But anyway, I could be here all day trying to guess exactly which hop it is. So let me take a sip of this. Oh, nice. Again, floral, herbal, even grassy a little bit from the hop character. Nice, sharp hoppiness as far as being kind of dry. It's a drier style of beer, which you would expect from a German Pilsner. On the malt also, it's kind of that white bread, maybe that light toast, okay, at the very most. But without a doubt, herbal, floral, spicy, maybe a little minty. Kind of get this on the aftertaste. I'm kind of getting a little bit of mint. Bitterness, definitely, moderate to pronounced bitterness. Like I said, there's a nice, maybe the water profile is perfect on this. And it's kind of giving that crisp, sharp bitterness that you'd get with most typical German Pilsner. So far, it's like, the epitome of a German Pilsner as far as the style. Now remember, German Pilsner versus Munich Helles. Munich Helles is going to kind of showcase the Pilsner malt a little bit more, not be at the bitterness levels, usually a little bit lower, more like 16 to 22 IBUs. Pilsner is usually about 22 to 40. Okay, so this is going to have a little bit more sharp bitterness to it. Remember, that's a good thing these days. It's not like 1980 with those Keystone Light commercials with the bitter beer face. But again, you get that on the aftertaste, that mintiness. The Munich Helles will showcase the Pilsner malt a little bit more, even though this, I'm sure they're probably using a Pilsner malt or maybe a light two-row malt with this, with really no specialty grains. It doesn't look like it. Really good, guys, though. Really nice. I can see why they call it Vermont's Pilsner. It is a nice replica of a German Pilsner. Remember having a ton of those when I was in Germany. And really nice. Yeah, really good. Again, I realize many of you watching are, may be like the average beer drinker that prefer IPAs or stouts and stuff, and I enjoy those also. But like I said at the beginning of the video, sometimes I just like that nice crisp Pilsner lager style of beer. Definitely, obviously, has a lot more character than American lager, American light lager. Grade-wise with this guy, with the beer dissection today, again, Green State, zero gravity Green State lager from the Green Mountain State of Vermont, Burlington. I'm giving it an A+, which I don't give A pluses a lot. I just think it's just hitting the style and gives me memories of having nice German Pilsner when I was in Germany. And a lot of the other ones that I've had recently, even like Sam Adams or whatever, it's not as good as this one. This one definitely is standing out a lot more. So again, if you don't like German Pilsners, you may not like this one. You may want to pour it down the drain because it does give you that herbal, floral, spicy character that some people, I like to say, falsely assimilate to, beer in college that, and it kind of went away with the craft beer industry. But this is really spot on as far as a good German Pilsner and that character to it. All right, guys, so A+ from Zero Gravity, Green State, Pilsner or lager, 4.9%. To the next beer dissection video, guys, have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.